Stephanie Zima here, My Way of Life Coaching, and today we're going to talk about breaking through limiting beliefs about cold market sales success. Okay, so diving right in. Number one belief is I am not good enough. How many of you have thought about I'm not good enough? Oh gosh, I can't do it, right? I'm not skilled, I'm not experienced, I'm not knowledgeable enough to connect with strangers. How many of you have thought about this before? I am sure pretty much every single one of you, especially if those accounts that you're wanting to reach out having way more followers than you, and you're just kind of like looking at their pictures and you're just like, wow, they're just amazing, and why would I be the one that should reach out to them? Wow. I'll tell you one thing, you need to focus on the value that you provide, that your confidence, that your self-esteem is about. And when you are approaching people with a genuine connection effort, not selling effort, but see, you connect with the ideal audience, you know who's your ideal audience. Don't just connect with random strangers. No, that would be silly. But connect with your ideal audience with the intent of just connecting, just checking who they are, just interviewing if they would be a good fit for you because you know your value. See, when I speak to people, that's what I think about. When I speak to people, I think about, what kind of tone are you having with me? Are you responding to me? Are you not responding to me? Are you nice? Are you not nice? Some people are like so rude. When you respond back, when someone sends you a message, you're so rude because you are thinking I'm wanting to sell you something, and you've just sold yourself out of me even ever asking you anything, even though I would probably be able to help you a lot. But it's because you've sorted yourself out of my categories of values. I want to talk to kind people. I want to talk to people that are willing to hear what I have to say. I want to matter to you. And if I come across like, if you show me that I annoy you right off the bat, then you're not my person. Okay? See, and I don't feel bad about it at all. I'm actually thankful for the rejections. So when you think you're not good enough or not skilled enough to connect with people, that has actually something to do with your inner worth, with who you are as a person. That has nothing to do with who you are and what you're selling. This has something to do with who you are as a person. This is where you need personal development, right? You don't need to read 55,000 different books that your network marketing company is throwing at you. What you need is you need to know, what are your core values? What do you believe in? Who are you? What do you want to accomplish in your life? What kind of personality type are you? Are you a red, a yellow, a green, a blue? How do you like to make friends? Like those kind of things you need to know about yourself. What do you believe in? Not necessarily politics, but yeah. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine you're a Trump lover and out of the sudden you're like constantly recruiting the blue party people and the Democrats, and then out of the sudden you're like, whoa, I don't like the Democratic viewpoint because I'm a Republican, and then you're like, wait, that would just be a mess. No, you've got to get to know yourself, and then you are overcoming this stranger thing. But it doesn't work if you don't know who you are, okay? So if you feel you're not good enough, it has nothing to do with your skill set. It has everything to do with the value that you place on yourself as a person, as a human. So make sure you get that in line, okay? Free online course will handle that. Click there below somewhere here. There's a free online course, Cold Market Mastery. It's in there. Make sure you get it. Limiting belief number 2, they'll reject me. Good. If they'll reject you, yes, thank you. Thank you for sorting yourself out. Thank you. You have something else to offer. Maybe the vegan doesn't want the steak. Great. Thank you, vegan. If I have some vegan products, I will reach out to you. Thank you. Okay? There's so many people in the cold market. So many. You will find your people. So if somebody says no, say thank you. Goodbye. Next. Okay? I don't want to bother people is number 3, limiting belief. I don't want to bother people. Well, are you a bother? Is that what you think about yourself? Think about it. Are you a bother? Is that what's been told to you? Are you intrusive and annoying? Is that what you think about yourself? Because if that's what you think about yourself, then that's what you think others are going to think about you. And you have to do some healing on that aspect. If somebody's been telling you that you've been annoying, you have to evaluate for yourself if there's some truth to that. And if there's not, then you need to make sure that you address that, okay? Because you are not annoying ever to the right people. You have value and you have things to give, and you have a voice that needs to be heard. And even if the voice is sick like mine today, it has to be heard. The message has to be spread. You know, you have something inside of you that needs to come out. That's why you are doing this. I don't believe that people who don't have a message in themselves are in network marketing, I think, or in online sales. I think those people are like those people who are not having a message. I don't think they would engage in entrepreneurial work. I think every entrepreneur that has decided that, yes, that sounds like a good idea to buy a welcome pack, I think every one of them has somewhat of a message in them that just needs to come out. So you have it, you're not annoying. I'm not a natural salesperson. I don't have the charisma or skills to engage and persuade people in the cold market. Neither do I. It's okay. Because you don't need that, okay? We are not a Russell Brunson yet, and that's okay. We can learn those things. For your start, right, I'm usually talking to beginner network marketers that are jumping into a cold market. What you need is to be authentically you. You need to just be you and meet people. Like you go to the grocery store and say hi to somebody. Okay, like you go to the airport and say hi to somebody. And I notice not a lot of people do that generally, but they're missing out, because if you're talking to people to kind of getting to know them a little bit, you may have an extensive network of people. See, when you think about it, why are people going to college? Yeah, they're going to college for skills and stuff, but what are the real benefits they're getting from college? Connections, networking, right? Networking in certain different angles. Having gone to a certain college, they actually end up getting the seal of approval, so to speak, from that network. So they're, sororities or whatever, right? I mean, is that how it is, right? That's basically how it is. If you network with people, you are extending and expanding your network. You don't have to be a salesperson that can persuade people just yet. You don't have to do that yet. You can just get started, be you, meet people, mess up. It's okay. Everyone is just like you. Everybody's sitting back there, in their jammies, on the couch, trying to make a buck, right? And trying to be important and trying to do a reel and trying to do things right. Everybody goes to the bathroom, you guys, okay? They're not different. Everybody is the same. So don't stress about that. The market is saturated. No, it's not. The market is not saturated. Absolutely not. If you are checking out how many Facebook groups there are of X, Y, and Z topics and see how many groups there are with how many people, there is not one way that you can reach all of those people. There is no way on earth. There's no way on earth that one mentor can reach all the people. So yes, all the mentors are talking almost a lot of same messages, a lot of same things, and that's okay, because you know what? We all need to spread the word. There's only a few that are going to inspire masses. So speak up. It's okay. It's never going to be oversaturated, ever, 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 ever. You have a unique perspective. You have a unique story. You have a unique approach. You are a unique person, and that's what you need to embrace, right? Your brand. Get into the online course so that you can develop your brand. Your brand is who you are, and that is your unique twist. Okay. People don't want to talk. People don't want what I have to offer. Yeah, that's a limiting belief. People don't want what I have to offer. when you fail to communicate the value that it brought to you, I would say. That's literally what I'm thinking every single time I read this. When you fail to communicate authentically what that thing that you're selling helped you with, yeah, then people may not be thinking it's for them. But if you're very clear about who your ideal audience is, how you benefited, and you find ways to bring that into your marketing and into your messaging, people are going to want what you have if you find the right person. Because the person who suffered with what you suffered with, that you found relief from the thing that you bought, will probably also want to do the same thing. It's just natural human behavior, okay? But you're probably not communicating that out of reasons of shame, guilt. You don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want to be showing your weaknesses. That's probably what it is. You don't want to be vulnerable because you're feeling judged. You're making it about you, not them. So this people don't want what I have to offer is not really quite true. They do want it, but you're not offering it all the way. Okay, you're only showing a picture maybe. So you got to offer it all the way. You got to offer it with the whole juicy story, okay? I need to be perfect first. Clearly not. Am I perfect right now? Again, I have a cold. My hair's a mess. Definitely not perfect. So no, you just show up, right? Show up as you are. That's what it is. That you see, the thing is, so okay, the perfectionism. I thought for a long time, like, oh man, what is everybody with the perfectionism? And I'm like, one day it hit me. I thought, yeah, those images that you're recording and posting will create lifelong images and like records and all that stuff. And I thought to myself, okay, well, I've been like showing up how I was, like, not even a care in the world, because I never even think about just how many people can see it. But you know what, guys? This is literally what it is. God has control over how many people are going to see it, right? That's not in your control. You cannot control that. What you can control is how you show up. Show up. And the fact is, it doesn't even matter if somebody in a different country sees you with your, me with a cold, whatever. It doesn't matter what they think. They may find that inspiring. Some people may find it inspiring and say, hey, listen, she shows up even if she's sick. Some people may find that ridiculous and say, well, you are encouraging people to work when they are not sick or when they're sick. Yeah, I mean, you can have maybe different opinions on that. But here's my thought was, I'm going to do it because I said to myself, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it today. Okay? Yes, yesterday I didn't do it because yesterday I felt really bad. Today I feel a lot better. Okay, I still sound horrible. I still feel not 100%, but I still feel better or good enough to record a video. Okay, there you go. Don't be perfect. Just show up. That's what it is. Number 8, they are too busy for me. Strangers won't give me the time of day because they are too busy or important. No, it's just they don't know you. A stranger is just a person you haven't met yet. It's just a person you haven't met yet. They don't know you. So they won't, you are not top of mind. Okay? See, I'm in the logistics department, in the logistics industry also for my full-time job, right? And I'm going to tell you a story. We import and export things, containers, big stuff, yada, yada, yada. There's so many containers that are coming into the US, and if I don't write down the container number and look at it every single day, I will forget what that container number is. I will forget what's inside of that container. I probably have to look at commercial invoices 55,000 times before I remember what's in there. I will have to look at the transportation documents multiple times to see where it's going to travel to, yada, yada, yada. This is not information that you look at, glance once in the 30-second reel and remember if they are not top of mind for you, okay? If that's if that's a person you look at all the time, yeah, maybe you'll remember faster because you know them, you like them, because you're watching and consuming their content, and you trust them also, right? So their content is more top of mind for you. But the people are not too busy, they just don't know you. Okay, they just don't know you. That's all. So you have to take effort to make them get to know you. They don't mean that about you. They really don't mean it about you. Number 9 would be, I can't handle rejection. Hearing no will crush my confidence. Let's work on you and your love for yourself. You know, you need to love yourself first, seriously. But, you know, regardless of sales, regardless of wanting to succeed, you gotta love yourself. You gotta know that even if you suck as a salesperson, you are still a good human and you're worthy of love and belonging. That is so important that you know that. And when you know that and you love yourself, you will recognize immediately if somebody treats you like garbage, and you will sort them right out before they can sort you out. Okay? Love yourself. You deserve it. I don't know how to start is a belief. How to connect with somebody and how to initiate a conversation. Well, there's a ton of icebreaker questions. There's a ton of help that are connection questions. There are things you can say. You can, you know, one thing that I found the easiest is looking at people's stories and engaging with their stories. If I cannot engage with their stories, then I usually don't engage with them or reach out to them. But if I can engage with their stories, that's a very easy way to start a non-sales conversation and see also if they're going to respond back to me. So I find that's really the easiest way to break the ice over there. So in recap here, to overcome cold market limiting beliefs, you have to identify your beliefs, okay? You need to really be clear on all of that. You need to challenge your beliefs, your limiting beliefs. What is it that you're thinking and how can you overcome it? Write down the antidote to it. Reframe your thoughts. Replace those limiting beliefs with the empowering ones. So write down the antidotes again, right? Why is it saying twice? Take small actions and focus on the bigger picture, right? Small, consistent actions every single day, and then focus on the bigger picture. Just do it. Do it messy. I'm telling you, it takes maybe time, but you will figure it out. You will figure out what's good, what's bad, the good, bad, and the ugly. But I tell you, what I found best was once I found my brand. Once I knew what I stood for, the Walk It Free, where we heal, connect, and level up. Healing. There's so many things that are falling under the healing, whether or not it's physical, there's whether or not it's mentally, whether or not there's old trauma wounds. There's so much healing when it comes to emotions and when it comes to its emotional state. Connecting with your vision, connecting with yourself, connecting with other people. That module in my free course, by the way, all those things are in my free course. Check it out. Those things are essential, right? Connecting and then leveling up, taking the actions, taking a look, what's in the way, what's in the gap. Like there's so many things that are in our day-to-day life that are keeping us from actually applying all the things we're learning. And that's what's breaking your back. Not that you're not good enough, not that you are not skilled enough. It's the thing that you're not in control of. It's your life, right? That's what you need to master first. And then you can develop skills and deploy strategies and, scale, do all the things. But you got to get off that emotional roller coaster first. Learn how to process your emotions faster, how to anticipate what's going to knock you out. You've got to learn how to be you, how to show up consistently, and who you're looking for without shame, without guilt, without feeling bad for saying no thank you to somebody, okay? It's really important. So if you want to learn more Cold Market Mastery, down here below, go ahead, click it. Do the course. I would love to hear some feedback and, love to see you soon.